Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the LFC Transfer Room. My name is Louis, and we're back again. The Premier League this time makes its long-awaited return after the internationals. Brilliant win against Cardiff on the weekend, but now finally we can turn our attention back to always the most important competition for Liverpool. I know we're still in the Champions League. That comes next week, and we will be here for that. But, of course, the Premier League is where everything is at. 12 points behind City, 2 games in hand. We can't afford to drop any more points, really, and it all starts again here with Leicester City. Hi, Jen. Hope you're doing well. Nice to have you back for this stream. Please do get involved in the comments, anybody who joins, with your predictions, thoughts on the team lineup, which I'll go through in just a second. I'm feeling positive about this one. We've got no new injury concerns whatsoever, which is quite unheard of for a Liverpool Premier League game. Quite unbelievable. Hi, Hyla. Hello, Darren. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to have you back. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, going straight into the team sheets. Just over 10 minutes until kickoff. We've got Alisson starting in goal. You can all see it next to me anyway. I don't necessarily need to read it off. However, the big news: Luis Diaz does start, as Jen rightly pointed out at the very start. Salah is on the bench, which I don't think is a surprise to too many people. Klopp just had an interview on BT Sport, and of course, Salah wanted to play. Of course he did, but he's come back from playing, 5 games that went the full distance, extra time and penalties for some of them as well. So no surprise that Klopp's decided to start him on the bench in favour of giving Diaz his Anfield debut. Massive chance for him. To be honest, Tyler, I'm just as shocked as well that Diaz plays. I think that shows signs of intent from Klopp. When Jota came in, it was a little bit more gradual than this. He wasn't quite thrust into it as quickly, I don't think, and that's been the case with most of our signings. Fabinho, Robertson, other big examples of that. But first Premier League game since he's joined us, and he's straight into the starting lineup when he didn't necessarily have to be. Salah is there. Minamino, of course, is still there. Bless him. Harvey Elliott can play on the wing if you wanted to start him. And Oxlade-Chamberlain as well can ultimately play on the wing as well. So very interesting, and I'm hoping we can see just how good he was in the Cardiff game, because for that brief 20 minutes, half an hour, he was it was sexy stuff, I'll tell you that. Thank you, Jen, for the super sticker. Very much appreciated. I don't know why we can't see the super sticker on here. I suppose it's just the YouTube thing, isn't it? But very much appreciated all the same. Always here to support us. Drew, I hope you're doing well. Oh, of course. I knew I'd forget. Bloody hell. Wait. That's not my name. It was Bojack in the previous stream called me that, and I've been made to pay for it. There we go. I'm not the bearded guy. The beanie's back, and I have a beard, but my name is Louis. So we could stick to calling me that. That'd be lovely. Again, good to see some people getting involved in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. We had in the Cardiff game people from all over the world, and in the AFCON final watchalong as well. So if we could try to hit all the continents, that'd be pretty cool. We'll keep an eye on that. But get your thoughts and predictions in the comments. I'm keen to see what people are thinking about this game. As I said, I'm feeling very positive. More positive than I was yesterday. Don't know why. Just, the game day excitement, I guess. And I think I'd go for a 3-1 win. Clean sheet's always nice, but haven't been the most compact ever in recently. So, I don't know. Jen is going for a 4-1. I imagine lots of people are very very much looking forward to this one, because of course Leicester losing out in the FA Cup 4th round to Nottingham Forest of all teams, conceding 4 goals in the process as well. So they are in poor form. But if you've been with Liverpool long enough, you know that won't stop us from making a meal out of this game potentially. But fingers crossed, I'm going to maintain my positivity. Drew's gone for a 4-0. Matthias, good to see you. I'm doing well, thank you. I hope you are as well. Watching from Warwickshire, but initially from Sweden. So we'll count that. We'll count that as someone from the European continent. And Matthias is going for a 4-1 as well. So we've got 2 4-1 predictions, one from Jen, one from Matthias. We've got a 4-0 from Drew. First person to predict that we will keep a clean sheet. And I'm going for a 3-1. Slightly more modest, but positive all the same. We've got someone from Phoenix, Arizona. Well. Pleasure to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. If anyone's new here, please do subscribe. We really appreciate it. We're a young channel, growing, doing amazing things. Watchalongs are a big part of that, but of course, being the LFC Transfer Room, we've got all of your news on LFC transfers. We were one of the first to make videos about Luis Diaz way before the January transfer window. So pioneers, in the nose, reliable sources. That's all here. That's what you'll get on the LFC Transfer Room. So make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. You won't regret it. I promise. It's promising to be a good game. Jen says, Louis, do you think Rodgers will go if they lose tonight? There were rumours, but I think there's probably better teams to sack your manager for losing against. Like, if you were going to sack him, you'd sack him after the Nottingham Forest one, to then wait and say, oh, here's like 2 years ago, best team in the world, still a quality team, no injuries. If you lose against them, you're sacked. Just seems a bit odd to me, but stranger things have happened. And Matthias says, my best friend is a Forest fan, so he was very happy with that. If it is a good win for us, do you think Rodgers will be sacked? So again, I'd find it a bizarre decision, but I wouldn't be surprised. You know, there's worse teams to lose against to deserve a sacking. Hylas is not sure how highly I rate Emil Heskey, who is, of course, pundit on my TV channel. No, I don't have the privilege of watching Emil Heskey punditry. I'm stuck with Rio Ferdinand on BT Sport. So literally about 5 minutes to go now. Players are in the tunnel. So it's just good to have the Prem back, isn't it? Of course. We've got Burnley on Sunday, 2 p.m. kickoff. As far as I know, in England, that's not a televised game. So that's a big W coming our way. Fingers crossed again. Lots of people hoping that you can suddenly watch a live Premier League football game on YouTube. They'll come over here and boost our views and subscribers with any luck. We love to see it. And then, of course, Champions League kicks off on Wednesday against Inter Milan, which is huge. Players coming out now. I haven't actually seen the Leicester lineup yet. Jen says, take Heskey over Rio for sure. And Drew says, Owen is the worst. No, Owen's terrible. I remember when BT Sport first sort of came out and he was all over their punditry, commentary. He's not on the commentary anymore, and I think that says all you need to know about it. So, about surface level as you come, I would say, Michael. I don't know why my camera's being so buggy for. I've literally got it on like the lowest setting, and it's just letting me down. I'm going to try and go up to slightly better quality and see if that somehow saves it. Of course, it's only 2 weeks and 3 days until the Carabao Cup final as well. So that's going to be a pretty special day. We should have loads of content in and around that event for you. Of course, with a full watch along as well. As an alternative, pure Liverpool biased bit of commentary. Minamino relegated to the bench again. I'm not too surprised. A lot of people saw that video that Liverpool posted about him. I haven't actually gotten around to watching that. By the looks of things, that's quite an endearing video, so I might have to watch it because I already love the guy. any excuse. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, so Jamie Vardy's not even playing. Daka, James Maddison. Tielemans is on the bench. Iheanacho's on the bench. Okay. I saw there was a few injuries, but that's decent. I won't say too much. Jen, have you got the kettle ready for half time for coffee? No, I've got my tea. Got my tea here. Thank you very much. Shouldn't be as quite a long a night as the AFCON final, but I did enjoy it, and I hope everyone who's watching got some enjoyment out of it as well. Matthias will be in the pub for the Carabao Cup final, so he won't be here. Well, I don't expect you to hang around. Of course not. It's a special day. Go and witness it however you see fit. I don't expect you to hang around just for little old me. Hylas says 5 players are injured for Leicester, and yes, Vardy is out, playing with 2 midfielders in central defence. Oh, I didn't even clock that. Whew, well, now you said that, we've kind of got to smash them, haven't we? And a clean sheet would be nice. So I'll stick with my 3-1 prediction, but I would be disappointed if we concede and don't pump them, pretty much. I could have put that in better terms, but that's what we're going with. Make sure if you do have Twitter, you follow our backup account. As some of you may have noticed, we got suspended for copyright strike, but we do now have a backup up and running. So make sure you go and check that out. I'll just get up so it's LFCTR backup. So that's at LFCTR backup. So that'll be providing all the same content as the original account does until we get it back. So this one's on 30,000 followers, and the main one's on like 153,000 or something. So definitely make sure to check that out. Right, bloody hell, we're off. So it's all going too quickly. Tariq, oh, nice to see you. How are you doing? I want to see a Luis Diaz Prem debut goal. Oh my God, Diaz is in already. Oh, he couldn't quite turn and beat the defender. Bloody hell, what a start that would have been. So Diaz almost in, and if he'd pulled that turn off, that little check, he would have been in on goal there. Matthias says, my girlfriend just messaged me saying, come on over for Leicester. So I replied saying, come on, Liverpool, you'll never walk alone. I love it. Hyler's predicting a 3-0 win, trying to be modest. Yep, he's with me as well. Jota. Luis Diaz seems to literally 2 minutes in, but going off what we saw in the Cardiff game, he's being given somewhat of a license to roam. He's given a very fluid role. He's already popped up on the right-hand side and in the centre. I don't know if that is what Klopp sees for him, or if that's just, just go out and play the way you want to play for now. I don't expect you to fully understand the system yet. I don't know. Be interesting to see how that develops. He's already been on the ball so many times, and we're just a minute and a half in. He's won the ball back in the middle third, and now he's operating as a central midfielder. This is unbelievable. This could just be a pure Luis Diaz watch along. Forget Liverpool. Gary, hope you're doing well. Hope you've got a tea or a coffee as well. Any news on the Salah contract? Oh, Jen, bless you. I know you're asking every stream. I've got nothing for you. So come back again tomorrow. Hopefully there'll be some more news. Gary Richards going for a 7-0 win. I mean, now I understand Leicester's lineup, then maybe that is not far off. But just need to win. Just get 3 points wrapped up first, and then we can start thinking about stuff like that. Guys, if you don't have Twitter, it's fine. You don't have to apologise. It's only suggesting it, just in case. It's all good. I just want to give a shout out to our Liverpool team. Like, how sick does the starting 11 look? And then the bench as well. Like Salah, Keita, Tsimikas, Elliott, Kanate. That's craziness. Lucas, good to have you back with us as well, going for a 4-1 win. So we've got 3 4-1 wins predicted now. 3's a party? I can't remember. I must make sure that I watch this game. Hyla says, worth mentioning the other games this evening, Wolves versus Arsenal, and what a game Aston Villa versus Leeds was yesterday. Absolutely. Firmino in here, tries to play a reverse pass to put Luis Diaz in on goal, but it is intercepted. Coutinho looked like his former self, electric. Just hope he can sustain it. I hope it's not a flash in the pot like a few other players that have come into the Prem. But of course, he's been here before, so he knows what it's all about. James Rodriguez, that was it. Someone compared his start to James Rodriguez, and we all know how that turned out. However, of course, Coutinho's been here before. Someone said either Coutinho just finds the Prem way easier than La Liga somehow, or Barcelona is just an incredibly toxic club. And I have to think it's the latter, because, you know, just look at where Barcelona are now. Tarek says Diaz has been electric so far. My God, you think he's done a line of coke during pre-match? Yeah, I mean, first 3 minutes just then, I couldn't take my eyes off him. He turned up everywhere. Yeah, I think Coutinho has as many goal involvements or more than Jadon Sancho already in the Prem this season. Again, doesn't mean much because, you know, Pogba's got 7 assists, and he got those in about 3 games and hasn't had one since. But it's good for banter purposes, isn't it? Of course. Jen, Louis, do you think we should have re-signed Phil? It's hard to argue, isn't it? It is hard to argue, but whether Barcelona would have been open to conversations, because at the end of the day, we have kind of fluffed business-wise. Our most expensive outgoing, and he was utter tripe for them. So I don't know whether that left a sour taste in their mouth, but it's hard to argue against, to be honest. But I could happily live without him. Free kick into the box, and it's hit over by Roberto Firmino. Hyla says, I've rarely seen such an exciting bench as tonight for Liverpool. Exactly. And, getting that in February as well. If we can keep that, fully fit team for at least a month and a half, we could be in serious contention for a lot of things. Whoever said 7-0 win, if that was the case. Oh, is she a Leicester fan? Oh, right. Sorry, I didn't clock that. Oh, right. I thought she was asking you to come over. Right, okay. No, I'm with you. Sorry. Green screen's playing up again. Can't get it solidified. One day. Maddison's in the box here. He's got a lot of room. Goes for a shot, and it's over the bar. And it was saved by Alisson as well. That's poor from Liverpool. He skipped almost unchallenged. Matip kind of ball watching, I guess. Van Dijk playing Maddison onside, but he had to. And you know what? That might have been on target as well. I think that was a bloody good save from Alisson. Don't need that. Just watch this corner, and then I'll get to some more of the comments. Corner comes in. It does reach a Leicester player, however, it's not on goal, and Trent is able to get it clear. But Leicester are in possession still. And they're looking up for this game. I mean, that's the thing. No matter what their starting 11 is like, you've got to expect a reaction after losing against Nottingham Forest. Matip and Van Dijk just slightly seem on different wavelengths at the minute. A couple of times they've not been in line with each other. At times when you would look to either play off someone offside or drop back, they've been on slightly different. They've had slightly different ideas. Jen says, who would you get rid of in the summer? So I think we need some more midfielders. However, we've got a substantial amount of midfielders currently. I think we need better ones. So unfortunately, a couple of them would have to get the cut. James Milner should be retiring at the end of this season, to be honest. Haven't heard anything about it, but either way, I think it's probably time to move him on. If that's going upstairs into a coaching role or going and playing somewhere else, fair play to him. I think I would ultimately get rid of Oxlade-Chamberlain. Injuries and how much he's contributed. I just think we could, if we get rid of those two, we could bring in someone better than Oxlade-Chamberlain. He doesn't really suit the three midfield roles that we have. And he can put a shift in one of the midfield roles or on the wing, but as I said, we could do better. We can get better. I wouldn't get rid of Minamino because he's incredibly versatile. He's versatile, and as much as you'd like to sort of cut all the deadwood out, you've still got to have a squad as well. And for me, Taki is a perfect squad player who fills like two or three positions as well. So for that reason, I'd keep him. Keita is a really difficult one. I wouldn't be opposed either way. Joel Matip bombing forward here, plays out to Luis Diaz on the left. He goes to the byline, gets the ball into the middle. Oh, if Joel Matip had been a bit braver, he could have roamed forward slightly further and got on the end of that. It was a decent cutback from Luis Diaz, but we've earned a corner from it. See, Joel Matip passes, makes the run, and then just stops. And if he'd have kept going further into the box... Oh, sorry, it was a throw-in. But we keep possession anyway, and it's now back in the middle third with Joel Matip, who plays it right to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Advantage Liverpool, but we can't make the most of it. Again, if you are new, please feel free to subscribe to the LFC Transfer Room YouTube channel. You're on it now, so you might as well, help out a little channel. There's plenty of people on it, not just me. So there's someone for everybody. And we've got watch-alongs, post-match reactions, transfer news, of course. We do debates about Liverpool and football in general. It's a great place to be for all your Liverpool content. So make sure that you do subscribe and like this video as well. Leicester coming forward again. They're getting in way too easily. We managed to just about deal with that one, but for such a depleted Leicester team, they're cutting through our back line far too simply, and we need to stop that. Don't know if I need to slightly I think that might be it. It's just the back of my neck looks proper fuzzy when I turn. That's better. Tarek says I would much rather. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's another ball in from Luis Diaz that no one can get on the end of. Tarek says I'd much rather get rid of Taki over Naby. I think Naby is great and Taki is rather mediocre. Oh no, I wouldn't pick one or the other. I'm saying, well, yeah, I guess that is kind of a flaw in my logic there. It would be weird to keep Taki and not Keita, but the pros of Minamino is that he's a great squad option. He's incredibly versatile, and you know he's got goals in him. He can turn up in the right place at the right time. Keita, you know, on his day, he is right up there. We just struggle to see it enough. I don't know. As I said, I wouldn't be particularly opposed either way. If we tried to cash in on him, get some money back, I really wouldn't be outraged. Jen says, I think Henderson will take over the Milner role when he leaves. I think that's what a lot of people are hoping for, rather than him being a regular starter anymore. I think a lot of people feel like he doesn't have the legs for it anymore, which is fair enough. So 15 minutes and no massive chances for Liverpool just yet. I mean, Luis Diaz is just looking like a man who's got to move to his dream club, isn't it? Yeah, I haven't seen too much of Jota, to be fair, Tarek. I had a little bit of link-up play with Diaz early on. But yeah, I've always felt like he's better on the middle or on the left. But of course, we've got Diaz there now. Although, he's almost played in over the top. Ball's just slightly too long. Matthias is living the life by the sounds of things. Oh, pineapple on pizza. Opinions, everyone. Opinions on pineapple on pizza in the chat, please. I will say I've never had it, so I won't be a dick and judge it. Leicester are doing a pretty decent job at the moment of beating the press, and we're struggling when they do that. I think I might have started a war. I knew Hyler would have something to say. Sacrilege. So Jones is on the ball on the left-hand side, plays a reverse ball to Firmino, who's down by the byline, or almost comes through to Diaz, but he backs away from it. Now Trent, can you get a shot away? Oh, it's a save by Schmeichel, and that will be a Liverpool corner. That's better. We've upped the tempo a little bit on that attack. Quick switch of play, cut back from Trent, and his shot, unfortunately, straight at the keeper. So Trent will take this corner out on the right-hand side, so it'll be an outswinger. Can Big Joel or Big VVD make an impact here? Nope. Headed away. Yeah, it was like you're like Mikel Arteta. You've riled everybody up. A little bit. Could do if you were in the stadium, to be honest. It sounds pretty quiet. Pretty tame. Klopp won't like that after his comments. And that's the first time we've actually tested Schmeichel, really. But again, it was straight at him as well. Poor touch from Jota, but he's able to get it out to Trent. Now Robertson. Thiago. Oh, brilliant ball to Robertson. Too much, not enough space. Luis Diaz in the box. Oh, it's cut out. I thought he might be able to get us a penalty there with his quick feet. He's just looking so confident and dangerous, Diaz. We just need to get the ball to him as much as we can, I think. Again, I'm very keen to see how Klopp decides to use Diaz. Because again, the ball's building up on the right, but Diaz has moved very, very centrally. He's just picked it up here and played it back out to Robertson on the left. He's just everywhere. A poor ball from Robertson there. Jones has it alive on the right. Gets away from his man. Diogo Jota has a chance to get a ball in. Decides to go back to Jones instead, though. And now Joel Matip has it. He thought about going for a dribble, then changed his mind and laid it off to Fabinho. And it was a poor ball from Fabinho, and we've lost the ball. I'm keen to hear people's thoughts on Fabinho. He hasn't looked his absolute best recently. And so it was another very poor pass. Completely under no pressure whatsoever that he's given away there. Leicester coming forward again here. Oh, they've earned a bloody corner as well. I don't like it. Every time they get forward, they look bloody decent as well. Do me a favour and please don't ever mention that pineapple line. If there is an Italian with 100 yards, you might get crucified. So here's a Maddison corner. Please, nothing come of this. Punched away by Alisson. We're not able to launch a counter, and Leicester have it back again on the right, but he's offside. I mean, apart from Luis Diaz, this hasn't been the most riveting start to a game. I won't lie to you. So hopefully this plays out similarly to the Cardiff game and we can just take it up a couple of gears in the second half. Oh my God. Trent almost caught out there, but Fabinho was on hand to clear up. But his pass unnecessarily chipped up in the air and put Jones under unnecessary pressure. Arsenal 1-0 up against Wolverhampton Wanderers. I think a lot of Arsenal fans were worried about that game without a proper recognised striker or someone who's consistently scoring goals. And against a Wolves side who have shown they've got the grit to defend against traditional top six teams. But they are leading. Was that a 7:45 as well, or is that an 8 o'clock kickoff? Pardon me. Oh, cross from Trent almost knocked in by, I don't know if that was Robertson or Diaz. Well, both. But Robertson's down injured here. Oh, he smashed his shoulder into the bloody post. That's going to flipping hurt. Or if that's his shoulder or the back of his head. Shoulder / back. So hopefully it's not bloody I don't think it's dislocated. That was my worry initially. I think it's more his back and he is laughing, sat up now. So he's fine. Oh, no injuries. Nearly just lasted 27 minutes before exploding, but he seems fine. Oh. I don't know if we've got any F1 fans, but Aston Martin revealed their livery today, and that is looking nice. I love their colours. Their colour scheme always looks good on an F1 car. But back to the game. Make no mistake, Leicester have wicked stats against Liverpool, won the 3 out of the last 4 games, 3 in a row, in fact. That's in the league, though, right? Hi, hope you're doing well. Welcome back. Nice to have you back in the stream. Jen says, "Had my heart in my mouth then." So did I. Bloody hell. It does, as I was saying. I'm glad we've got some F1 fans in here. It's a shame Lance Stroll's going to be driving one of them, but hopefully they've given Sebastian Vettel a good enough car to do something with. Oh, it sounds like a good deal you're getting here. Although shoes do more than often than not cost more than a pizza. So deal slightly stacked in her favour, I feel like. I think she's come out of that. She's come out of that the best. Unless it's like some second-hand shoes or something. Did she specify what shoes you've got to buy? Because there's a lot of good get-outs for that. So Leicester are going to be making a substitute. Oh, no, sorry, Daka. Sorry. Take my eyes off this game because it hasn't been the most bloody interesting. Matthias is a Ferrari and Red Bull fan. Interesting. Yeah. Guys, it's just, a bit of a pain in the arse. Can't really do much about it, can you? Just must be, I mean, I know they're just privileged beyond belief and they'll just have no sense of like self-awareness, but it would just be so embarrassing, like stood next to people who've like worked their arse off to get there and you're driving for your dad's owned team, like, and it's very obvious that that's a massive part of why you're on the F1 circuit. It's just, not for me. Couldn't do it. Online, she wants 35 quid. Oh, okay, that's reasonable, I suppose. Still more than a pizza, but reasonable. José's dancing his way through. Oh, couldn't get the ball to Diaz, but he's earned a free kick. He was brought down as he released the ball. It's probably about 35, 40 yards out. It's a 64% possession to Liverpool. But as Hyla says, Leicester have been way more dangerous. But we've got a chance to correct it here. It's a free kick. No spoilers, please. I imagine this will be Trent. Daka, the reason my girlfriend is a Leicester fan is she is Zambian. Oh, okay. I'm going to miss Kimi in F1. He was a funny bloke. It's just his like radio interaction, like compilation videos on YouTube, just crack me up. I can't remember if it was when he was driving for Ferrari or when he moved to Alfa Romeo and his water thing wasn't working. Him and his bloody engineer just couldn't suss it out. Joel Firmino, sorry, over the top. My drink is not working. No, Kimi, you not have the drink. I just need to know if the drink is on. No, Kimmy, we forgot to attach it. You will not have the drink, sorry. So it's a corner here. Just over half an hour gone now. Alexander-Arnold. Ball in. Oh, yeah! Diogo Jota. It's Van Dijk's header saved by Schmeichel, but he can only palm it out to Jota inside the 6-yard box, and it's a tap in for him. We said he wasn't involved much so far, but when we need him, he's always there in the middle. It's unlucky for Van Dijk. It was a bullet header, but it was straight at Schmeichel again. But of course, who else would be there ready to tap that in? Van Dijk in acres of space. And Jota's man actually runs out to try and intercept Van Dijk. But of course, that leaves Jota free. And he can tap in with Schmeichel on the floor, left for dead. And it is 1-0. A bit earlier than the Cardiff game, but he has played out relatively the same. Dominant in possession, but not necessarily playing that well. However, we have upped the tempo slightly. However, we've just given the ball away, and Van Dijk, Rolls Royce, there to clean up. Right. Settle down. Let's not start all this end-to-end crap. And hopefully that'll get the crowd going a bit more as well, because they have been pretty silent, I'm not going to lie. But Leicester have been quite poor with set pieces all season, I think. Oh, that pizza just got a little bit closer, Matthias. You're 65 minutes away from a free pizza. Life doesn't get much better. Curtis has been quite sloppy. Yeah, I haven't seen Drav. Nice to have you back in the chat. Good to see you again. Yeah, a few sloppy passes in the midfield. Fabinho as well. A lot of his passes have been a bit wayward. But you know, I'm not going to focus too much on that whilst we're winning 1-0. If we start to lose, then maybe I'll pick up on that. So all the predictions in the chat still on, of course. A lot of 4-1s. So still got a long way to go for that, but there is still just about time, you'd think. I think we're probably not looking at a 7-0 though, Gary. But I always love the optimism. Bloody Leicester in the box again. So easy. Dio Goat, says Tar. Nice to see you, Tar. Hope you're doing well. Oh, we did this briefly on the AFCON watch-along. I mean, it is a rarity, but I do go for a medium rare. His Lookman tries to play it through the legs of Robertson, but we could launch a counter attack. Oh, doesn't get through to bloody Diaz again. We would have been in. Would have been 1v1. Thiago tries to win the ball back, but gives away a foul instead. The bloody idiot. So if these F1 liveries, Aston Martin are the only one with a bloody new one so far. Haas was identical. It's just a Russian flag. Red Bull's Red Bull. Well, it's just got Oracle written on it now. But the Aston Martin one, they've taken the good bits of the last one and tightened it up a bit. Looking sharp. Again, not the most enthralling of first halves, I must be honest with you. However, let me know as we come up to the 40th minute who your player of the half is or who stood out to you the most. I think Luis Diaz, for a lot of people, he has been ever present all over the place. I wonder if he'll get subbed off sooner rather than later in the second half for either Salah, Elliott, Ox, or Minamino. Firmino with a customary back heel. Now Robertson, will he get a cross in? No. Fabinho, don't mess up your pass. Luis Diaz into Roberto Firmino. It's a tight area. Oh, he just can't quite keep hold of it there. Oh, Robertson's cross is cleared. It was a dangerous ball. We've won it back again. We're doing well now, cornering, boxing Leicester in their final third. Oh, Schmeichel forced to punch out a ball. Thiago just went for a bloody bicey from the edge of the box. I didn't think I'd be saying that today. Just wide, to be fair. Wasn't too far away either. Would have been bloody shocking if that had gone in. It was only a yard wide of the post. I don't think the keeper would have got to it either. We've given the ball away here. Maddison. He dives. He's building up a rapport of diving, and I don't like it. Done it again there. The ref wasn't buying it at all. Book him then. You're waving it away like, no, don't be stupid. So book him. We're coming forward. Come on, you Reds. Firmino! Oh, straight at the keeper. Of course, Leicester need to go for it a bit more, so you are seeing the spaces open up a bit, which is always a good thing. So about 2 minutes left now. Shouldn't be too much added time. Nothing's happened really. Coming forward again here on the right-hand side. Just get the ball in, Trent. It's Luis Diaz on the right side again now. All over the place. His cross almost reaches Jota, but it's half cleared. Now Thiago on the right. Back to Diaz. Thiago again. Now Trent. Now Diaz. Now Thiago. Now Diaz slipped in. Bit of space. What's he going to do? Back to Thiago again. Fantastic switch ball to Curtis Jones on the left, and now Robertson. Don't be afraid to put a cross in, boys. Bloody hell. Jota. Oh, my God. Oh, what a goal that would have been. Just from pure build-up alone. Jesus Christ. There must have been 30 passes involved in that. But again, straight at the keeper. Just put it somewhere else, boys. Beautiful link-up from Jota and Firmino. That's all Liverpool need to do is just be patient, I guess. Sorry, there's 2 minutes of half time. Hi, Cameron. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the LFC Transfer Room. I don't think I've seen you before, so I am going to ask you to subscribe if you haven't already. But if you already have, thank you very much. Let me know how you're feeling about this game so far and who your player of the first half has been. Literally a minute left of the first half now, and then, of course, it will be half time. You all know how football works. I don't need to explain that to you. Oh, of course. Thank you, Karen. I do remember now. Apologies. We're at that stage where we are getting a lot of regulars in the comments now, so sometimes it's a bit difficult to keep up, but thank you very much for that. Anthony, hope you're doing well. Solid performance so far, Thiago. Yeah, to be fair, he's been the brightest spark from the midfield. I think some people have been frustrated with Jones. I've been a bit frustrated with Fabinho. His passing especially has been a little bit concerning. Should be our final chance, really. Matip. Jota still has the ball. That's offside. And that is the end of the first half. So we go into the break. Liverpool versus Leicester. It's 1-0 to the Reds at half-time. Of course, it was Virgil van Dijk's header from the cross, but Diogo Jota was there to finish it after a decent save from Schmeichel. It was, of course, straight at him. Luis Diaz, I think, is probably the biggest talking point, making his Premier League debut for Liverpool Anfield. And loving life so far. He looks like he's been here for years. Doesn't look like someone who's adjusting to a different league. He's been all over the place. Good first touch, good passing range, versatile, exciting times for us. Let me know how we're all feeling about it, everybody. Oh, hi, Avi. Hope you're doing well. Here at work, listen to you also. I'm snacking on your favorite snacks. Oh, wait. I'm thinking, what's my favorite snack now? What are you having? Well, you're having. Can't remember what I said now. Hi, this is Diaz has already been involved quite a lot. Impressive in his first game. Absolutely. Again, all over the place. Like left wing, right wing, centre mid, centre forward. He's been everywhere. Anthony says solid, but need to cut out the silly mistakes. Of course. Oh, shortbread cookies. Oh, you found them. We love to see it. Oh, how do you like them? Pretty good, but oh right, pretty good, but needs some milk. Yeah, they do. They do dry you out a little bit, I guess. That's interesting. Some people were saying that we haven't seen Jota at all until he pops up with the goal, obviously. But we all see things. I mean, I've just been focused on Diaz, I think, so I probably missed it. We're winning, that's the main thing, but not the best I'll do, and very impressed with Diaz. I think everybody is, and, what a signing he already looks like he could be. Nice, good to have you back in the chat. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. It says Firmino, there is a shadow of the man who he was. I think he looks okay. I guess so, yeah. I mean, yeah, maybe we'll never see peak Firmino again. He's far from being bad, though. So your first half statistics, 67% possession for Liverpool, 8 shots, 5 on goal, 1 goal. And it took 2 shots on target to score that goal, of course. Firmino's, Van Dijk's header hitting the goalkeeper saved it. Ayush, yes, I'm doing okay, thank you. Got today's watch along, of course. Then we'll be back again for Burnley at 2:00 on Sunday. I don't think that's televised in England, so we should get a few more people wandering onto the channel in search of a live stream of the game. And then I get to tell them that, no, you can't stream Premier League games on YouTube. So stick around and watch me commentate on it. I always look forward to those kind of games. Whoop, voice crack. Thought Firmino was all right, to be fair. Yeah, so did I. Time to make a tea. Back soon. All right, mate. I've had my tea. Do I now have a coffee or something a bit more serious? Don't even know. Might have should I have a little whiskey? Just as a little treat. You know, it's a Thursday, nearly at the weekend, one more day of work. Should I treat myself to a little whiskey? I can't remember the name, but you look like this one goalie. Who's that? Which one's that? I can't think who that is. I can't think of many goalies with beards, to be fair, apart from Allison. Drew says, the lads are looking good, but I can't wait until Salah and Elliott come on. I mean, Klopp confirmed Salah's going to come on at some point. I think you'd struggle to keep him off the pitch, so that'll be exciting. And, of course, Elliott, I'm sure Liverpool will be keen to get some more minutes into his legs, so we get to see him. I'll be back in just 1 second. So I'm going to get myself a drink. just going to have a little whiskey. Oh. Just one little. Yeah, of course. Show them the nice whiskey glasses. It's fine.
Jack Daniels glasses in there.
I know, but it's a bit dodgy having a brand on a glass, I think. No, it's not. Oh, I'm back. It felt like forever. Right. Oh, where are we at? I sort of look like Oblak. I don't see that. I think people, to be fair, I think people make the mistake of just saying, oh, he's got a beard, so he looks like X, Y, and Z, who also has a beard. If other people start to say the same, then maybe I'll believe you. But he is a gorgeous man. Aish is a young Boaz Myhill, the keeper you were thinking. Oh, that's a shout. I might have to look that up. Highly says, to summarise, first half, Thiago, delight to watch. Liverpool need to maintain the intensity and keep the ball moving at pace. Diogo Jota is lethal. Luis Diaz looks purpose-built for this Liverpool side. I couldn't have put it much better myself. And, of course, Van Dijk is the best. It's the greatest centre-half of all time. Lipot, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, mate. He says Jota and Thiago play better on the left. Not saying this because I have Salah captain on my FPL. Has anyone triple captained him? I'm glad I didn't, because obviously he hasn't started this game. But it'll be interesting if he can make an instant impact. Oh, Captain Jota and have VVD as well. Hey, I completely forgot, but I put Coutinho into my FPL team the day before yesterday, so worked out perfectly for me. I couldn't believe it with his performance yesterday. And Lipok says, shout out to all Southeast Asian football fans. 2:12 a.m. over here. Jesus Christ. I'll never know how you guys do it. I mean, that is mental. So you'll be going straight back to bed after this, I imagine, then. Have you got to be up for anything in the morning? I hope not, for your sake. Triple Captain Jota, you lucky git. Bloody hell. Again, if you are new here, please make sure that you do subscribe to the LFC Transfer Room. Second half is just a couple of minutes away now. It really helps us out subscribing. We're a young YouTube channel looking to just grow our community. And if you have been watching for a while, you'll know that we have got a nice little community in the live chat. Lots of regulars, lots of new people joining every time. And yeah, we just like getting everybody involved, giving everyone a voice, really, on Liverpool or not. I will, not to be a beg, but I will talk about anything, you know, football, Formula One, bloody how you like your steak done, how you drink your tea. I know that Hyla and Meg do it without bags, which I didn't even realise you could bloody do to make your tea. Hyla says Liverpool now have 10 goals from corners this season. Because for the longest time, we were like, on top for set piece goals, or like very close to the top? I'd like to know where we are now. So who's listening to Michael Owen still for their coverage? Because I've seen a quote here. It says, Luis Diaz just looks like a Liverpool player. End quote. I mean, I know what he's going for, but yeah, he's a Liverpool player, all right. What gave you that impression? Bless him, man. That is hilarious. Dude, how you feeling about Lewis finally getting out of his social media hiatus? I'm glad he's coming back. I'm really glad, because I felt like if he did, bearing as long as no other teams have produced a miracle, I think he'll hopefully wipe the floor this year, get his record, and then retire in peace. That's all I want. I want him to come back, overcome what happened in the last race, overtake Mick Schumacher, and then just bow out. I think that'd be bloody fantastic. 10 more than Man U, who hired a set piece coach. Is that true? If they, they haven't scored any. If we can confirm that, then I can laugh. That's hilarious. T-strainers work well, but bags are just as good. There's a few different people in the chat, so I just want to bring back Matthias, who's gone to get a tea. But pineapple on pizza, what do we think? Because he's had it, and he's having it, so I assume he likes it. What's everyone else's thoughts? I personally haven't had it, so I'm not going to comment. But Hyla was outraged. But Jen likes pineapple on pizza, so I'm keen to see what everyone else thinks. Absolutely not. That was very quick. That was a very quick response. Hyder, I didn't know you better. I think you were a right snob. You know that. Luckily, you're the reliable stat man that you are. Don't you learn to behave like gentlemen still? Tea in bags. I mean, how do you guys find purpose in life? You break my heart sometimes, honestly. You break my heart. See you later, Anthony. Thank you for joining us for the halftime chat. No changes at half time by the looks of things. Liphook says, as much as I'm excited about the brand new regulations, I might not keep up with F1 after being a fan for more than a decade. Why is that? Is that because of what happened? Or is there other reasons? Is it what happened in that last race, or was there other stuff? In America, people put ranch dressing. Oh, Jesus, wait, hang on. Sorry. I get so bloody involved, I completely forget what I'm talking about. Wait, we'll start it from 30 seconds. And there we go. All right, we're back. Yeah, it was. Sorry to make this an F1 watch along, although there's no F1 on the telly, but I think even if you're a Max fan, you got to say it was bad what happened, but I don't want to create too much of a war on that because we are Liverpool watch along and transfer channel. People in Canada put potatoes on pizza. I don't know. That sounds quite nice to me, I think. I don't think I'd say no to that without giving it a try. Tarek, tea is so overrated. I refuse to think people enjoy drinking tea. Sometimes I get what you mean. It's almost, I think it's quite comforting, a nice warm drink, and convenient as well if you want a bit of a different flavor than water. I love how sidetracked we get in the chat. Yeah, I don't really get. I don't want to sound like one of them people. Like, no, it just doesn't really affect me, dude. But hang on, Jota's won the ball back. Oh, it's a fine save from Schmeichel there. So it's another corner. Diogo Jota is class. So that'll be a corner for Liverpool. I'll try and answer this before. Yeah, it doesn't really affect me, dude. Just pretty hardcore. I think I could drink a coffee with 2 sugars just before bed and I'd still sleep none the worse. It's called Monkey Shoulder. Found it. I was researching because I want to get into whiskey, but it's just such a sharp, harsh taste. And this one's like one of the smoothest ones you can get, essentially. And yeah, it's quite nice. Just find with whiskey, just every sip gets slightly easier until eventually I don't want to say it goes down like water because that sounds like I've got a problem, but it's the sharpness goes down and the flavor goes up. Is what I'll say. Tarek, I'll eat frozen pizzas with ketchup. If I'm getting from a pizza place, I have to go have garlic dip or none. It's got to be barbecue dip for me. Love the stuff. Oh, there's a few more things to envy in London. I mean, not house prices or rent prices, but Tarek, what does that mean? Explain. No, you haven't. Don't be like that. Don't let our differences in food come between us. So Leicester have won a free kick on the edge of the box here. Firmino tracking all the way back just to give away a bloody free kick instead. So it's quite a central free kick. Maddison over it once again. But don't let him score. He's already dived one too many times in this game. Here we go. Can't get it over the wall. Yeah. Now. Bloody hell. Let's not be like that. Ain't that bad. I don't have to sit here and explain myself to any of you. All I get is crap for what I choose to consume. Bloody Gary, I hope he's here, Gary. When we were talking about shortbreads in the AFCON stream, he said they are for fat people or something. And then he told me to go and eat one. So what am I supposed to think about that, Gary? Now I've got Tarek telling me I'm pure dog crap for eating barbecue sauce. Shortbread has almost brought this channel's regular viewers together because we had people all over the world in different continents who weren't sure what shortbread was. And I think it was Avi. I'm sure it was Avi. Correct me if I'm wrong, Avi, but you'd never heard of one or you hadn't seen one. And unless he's winding me up, he's sat here now at work, or he was in the first half, eating a shortbread. That's crazy, dog. It's all right, Tarek. I know. I'm just playing. Well, that's a corner. No, but we've got it anyway. Jota in the box. Firmino, what a turn. Gets a shot. Oh, doesn't fall to anyone. Oh, my God. Yeah, it was Avi. Never heard of a shortbread. Oh, my God. I've got one that's going to finish off this channel. Drew, get down to your local shop and look for shortbreads. Apparently, actually, wait, Drew, where do you live? Because apparently, in America at least, they're available in most places, but they're just not a particularly they're not a thing Americans go out and buy. That's what I've picked up on. But I want to put this question to everybody: Marmite, yes or no? Marmite, yes or no? And I'm not going to tell anyone my opinion because I don't want to get any more shit for it. Yeah, we've had a few chances. Salah's warming up. Leicester could have also scored some as well. Lipok, of course, there's nothing wrong with calling shortbread shortbread. Let's not have that kind of attitude. Pardon me. Drew's never heard of Marmite either. Bloody hell. Marmite is something you can put on toast. Has other uses as well, but oh my God. There was a chance. I didn't just stub my toe or something. There was a chance there. Schmeichel, another good save. Liverpool coming out looking a bit brighter in this half. Slight deflection takes it away from Firmino there. Could have got on the end of that. Would have been a tap in that case. So there's plenty coming up on the LFC transfer room. Live content pretty much every day. So stay tuned for that. Tick the bell notification for notifications on that, of course. In terms of watch-alongs, be back again on Sunday for the Burnley game. As I said, not on English telly, I don't believe. So will be exciting to watch that. Then next Wednesday, back again for the Champions League round of 16 first leg against Inter Milan. Luis Diaz. Oh, his strike is deflected and out for a corner. So next weekend, game against Norwich, which is a 3 p.m. Saturday kickoff, I believe, will be not me. Hopefully, it'll be with Jack and Tar. I will not be around for that game, but we will have a watch along for it nonetheless for the Norwich game. So it looks like Salah and Mo will come on shortly after this corner's taken. Oh, Jota just over the bar. So Mo Salah is coming back on. He's getting a massive chant here from the crowd. This is the loudest they've been. I wonder what kind of Mo we're going to see. Is he going to take out all of his anger? And Harvey Elliott will come on at the same time as well. Of course, when Elliott sustained that injury against Leeds, it was Mo Salah who was the closest player to him and alerted everyone to the seriousness of it. So Harvey Elliott on for Curtis Jones, and Firmino makes way for Mo Salah. So Jota to the middle, Salah to the right, Diaz on the left. What a front three that is. The next generation, perhaps. We shall see. So 30 minutes left to go in this one. And a double substitution for Leicester as well. Iheanacho is on. He does pose a threat. And Leicester have a corner now. Maddison corner in. Joel Matip headers it in when Alisson was calling for the ball. But we get the ball away anyway. Almost played long to Salah. Oh, hang on. Oh, no. They get the ball back to the keeper in the end. Salah chasing it down relentlessly. Go on, Mo. Oh. The name of the cookies brand is Knott's Berry Farm Strawberry Shortbread. Bloody hell. Our ones are mainly like Scottish brands. Scottish shortbread's the big thing over here. Not that shortbreads are massive. I don't want it to come across like shortbreads are the national food of England or something. Yeah, never trust Liverpool with a 1-0 lead. Never feel comfortable. I think the only team who can feel comfortable is Man City. I think they're the only team that can strangle the life out of a game at 1-0. Oh, Matip's giving the ball away completely unneeded. Van Dijk does what he does best, though. We win it back, and now we have a chance to pile forward somewhat. Mo Salah on the ball. Elliott again. Salah and Elliott linking up quite well on this right side, as we've seen so many times before his injury. Robertson and Diaz now coming down the left. Robertson. Is that going to be a... Oh, it's a goal kick. I mean, how average is Mark Albrighton? He must be like the benchmark of mediocrity. Which, fair play. I mean, being average in the Prem is still pretty flipping decent, if you ask me. I don't like it because anytime Leicester keep hold of the ball for more than 10 seconds, they look like they can cause us some harm coming forward. So Fabinho and Thiago got their work cut out in these last 25 minutes. Luis Diaz has won it back, though. Oh, fuck's sake. Luis Diaz, Jota, gives the ball away in the attack after Luis Diaz done well to win it back in a dangerous area and put him through. Let me know how you guys are feeling. I'm nervous again. Let me know what your final score predictions are now. I think we can all agree 4-1 is out the window. We've got a lot of attacking players on the pitch who could easily nick us another goal, but Leicester still look dangerous when they're able to come forward. So I'm anticipating a tight final 20. Could do with a Luis Diaz Premier League first goal, to be honest. That would settle things for sure. Lipok's still going for a 3-0. Bloody hell. Here we go. Coming forward. Can Jota find the right pass? It's Luis Diaz. Just needs to get some space for the shot. Oh. Sliced it wide. Got the biggest smile on his face, though. He's just loving life. He managed to get some space. It's tough because he's running away from goal. Ball's coming across him. Just got to try and get those on target, I guess. You haven't missed much, Matthias. Drew still going for a 4-0. Bloody hell, you lot are a lot more optimistic than I am. Ugh. I mean, if anyone does deserve a goal today, it's certainly Luis Diaz. He's been our most consistently... He's been our most consistent... Oh, hang on. He's been our best attacking threat most consistently, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, Luis Diaz into a massive challenge, and that's certainly going to earn the respect of the Anfield crowd. They do love a big challenge. I mean, he must be well on his way for man of the match at this point, you'd have to think. He hasn't quietened down at all. Now Salah, unlucky. Ball in from Trent, slightly behind him. Well, there's been a red card in the Arsenal game, which is still 1-0 to Arsenal. Gabriel Martinelli sent off. The golden boy gets a red card. Luis Diaz holding up the ball well. And it does go to Robertson brought down there. Is that a free kick? No. Was it Martinelli who did that in the Man City game? It wasn't, was it? But I can't believe another Arsenal player's got a red card. Like, that's what, at least 3 in the last month and a half? I mean, that's ridiculous. That is poor. Because the Man City one was atrocious, wasn't it? It was like a tackle and then just stood in front of the ball trying to get it or kicked the ball away or something like that. So dumb. Like, you just give the ref no alternative but to give you a second yellow. It's not like a tackle where there is a bit of subjectivity. Like, it's literally you've screwed up and I've got to give you a card. Otherwise, that's my wages docked. Because that is just the letter of the law. You either kicked it away or you didn't. Bloody hell. Leicester have handballed it a fair few times, and finally the refs pulled up one of them. I want to know what those yellow cards were for, if someone is watching the game. Salah, not too much anything to write home about so far. But, you know, it's what you'd expect. He should be bloody knackered. Klopp said Mane's still home in bed. Well, so should Salah. Although he's got it here inside the box. Oh, my God. Oh. That was almost Suarez versus Man United there. Twisting and turning on the byline, essentially. Does get a shot off and forces a save from Schmeichel. Corner taken quickly. Not Origi. Martinez. Okay, so here we go. Martinez pulls himself. Oh, Mo Salah's through. He's 1v1. No, saved. Oh, for God's sake. Salah's down. Salah's still down. Leicester aren't putting the ball out. Klopp's fuming. Some people are saying it should be a penalty. Boos emanating around Anfield here. I assume Salah's still down here. And finally, the ball goes out of play. It's Chris Kavanagh, the referee, so wasn't going to give us anything, but Mo Salah was quick onto it. And you just think, oh, so many things he could do. But that challenge, that is a penalty. Because regardless of whether Salah's shot or not, you can't just scissor tackle someone to the ground. Because by that logic, if someone doesn't have the ball, you can just go up to them and tackle them and punch them. But lazy VAR, not going to bother looking at it. That's what VAR is there for. But no. Should be a penalty to Liverpool. No doubt in my mind whatsoever. Doesn't matter if he's got the shot off. That's a terrible challenge. So if Salah holds off his shot for half a second, then all of a sudden it's a penalty? I don't get it. Don't get it. But a massive chance for us all the same to have extended our lead and all but wrapped this game up. So if we're going to get another chance to do so. To be honest, I think we've managed this second half pretty well. Thiago trying to find some space. Now it's out to Salah. Cuts in. Goes for the strike. Oh! Oh my God. How did that hit the bar? The curve on that is Unbelievable. Diaz! Oh, straight to the keeper. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. Salah, I've never seen so much curve and dip on a shot before. It's Luis Diaz again here. Linking up with Thiago, struggling to turn. He's earned a throw in for Liverpool. Bloody hell. I thought that shot was going well wide and it just kept on curling and curling and curling. That would have been goal of the season, I think. How did you get that much curl on a ball? Diaz's strike was bloody decent as well. Drew, whilst that is comforting, if they score, I'm going to kill you. Next time we're on a stream. How can you say something like that? You're going to jinx it. We've started to win it back a lot in their own half, which is what you want. Another clearance there. Another throw in for Liverpool on the left-hand side this time. Is Robertson. Trent Alexander-Arnold goes for the strike, goes for the miraculous, but it's well over. So with 10 minutes to go, Drew still holding out for his 4-0. We love to see it. Pure conviction. Lipok, bless you. 3 a.m. now where you are and still watching it. Someone is superstitious. Hope that you don't wear the same undergarments as the last Liverpool match. So every time I've worn the training gear, be that the home or the new spring one, we have won. But I just thought, well, superstition can only get you so far. If you, oh my God, Iheanacho just wide. If you wear it every time, you can't win every game of football. So eventually you are going to lose, and then it's no longer lucky. So I've got to swap it up a little bit. I think for the Carabao Cup, 27th of January, live on the LFC Transfer Room, I'll definitely have one of those training kits on. We've won it back again in Leicester's half. It's what we love to see. Here's Salah again. Oh my God, he got it through his legs. Oh, loses out though. Thought he'd lost the ball, but he managed to get a nutmeg in there before being dispossessed. I think Harvey Elliott was offside there, no? Apparently not. Mo Salah. Here we go. Oh my God! Diaz! Oh, it's gone through his legs, but it didn't go in. Oh no! And now Leicester on the counter-attack, being led by Maddison. Iheanacho on the left. We've got plenty of numbers back. Oh, thank God for that. And it's intercepted by Thiago. Jesus Christ. Oh, how's Diaz not got his first goal there? I don't know how we squeezed it through to him, to be fair. He's probably just as shocked as I was. Oh, so unlucky. Bloody Schmeichel. It's gone through his legs and then bounced up onto his bum. That's the only reason it hasn't gone in. Oh, it's pure luck keeping Leicester in this game now. It's a Liverpool corner now. We got to get another goal soon because the way this is going, Leicester are going to bloody nick this if we can't finish. See what they can do from this corner. It's headed away, and they're going to get it clear as well. That was offside. Maddison's offside, but he's still coming forward. It's dealt with, and eventually the linesman gives it. Thank Christ for that. God, that Salah strike where he curved it from outside the box, that was like his Chelsea goal a couple of years ago. Coming forward again, Liverpool. Oh, ball into the box, cleared again. I feel like I do repeat myself sometimes. So, once again, another corner for Liverpool. Again, if you are new, please make sure you subscribe. We're at 2,560 odd subscribers now, which is absolutely incredible. And stick around for all the live Liverpool content that you could need. Watchalongs, transfer news, debates, conversations, all that good stuff. Is Luis Diaz in the box? Can he get one up in the air? Oh, there's no one there. Oh, Harvey Elliott, Luis Diaz. Oh, he can't get the ball under control. Gets it through to Matip. Jota! Yes! 2-0. He's onside. Jota at the double. Jota at the double. I mean, he's ghosted this game, to be fair. Schmeichel's fuming to finally concede the second, but it's no more than we deserve. Thank Christ for that. Oh, game, set, match, hopefully. Finally beaten Schmeichel. From the corner, not cleared fully. I think it's Maddison who might give it away here. Luis Diaz, then Matip. Matip actually very cleverly puts through Diogo Jota. It's a brilliant assist for Matip. He doesn't even look at the goal either. He just smacks it, and inshallah. And it's 2-0. Matthias is getting that pizza. You best believe it. We didn't see a Matip goal, but we do see a Matip assist, and a fine one at that as well. Very clever. A lot of people would have just A lot of centre-backs would have just tried to smash that and hit one of the defenders and go out, but he saw Jota was in a better position and managed to squeeze it through. Playmaker Matip this season. So we're halfway to Drew's 4-0 prediction. Is there time? I mean, Jota's doing a bloody good job of stealing man of the match from Diaz. 2 goals. Not quite sure how that's a foul on Tielemans from Jota, but we move. Let me know who your man of the match is, everyone, in the comments. Takumi Minamino coming on now for Luis Diaz, so he gets the round of applause that he deserves on his Premier League debut. Didn't quite get his goal, but if he continues to play like that, it won't be too long to wait for him. Another fantastic addition to the team by the looks of things. We've got ourselves a gem. I like that thinking, Drew. We'll cash out. Cash out for now. So let's have a corner here, played in, or just about headed away. 3 minutes of added time. 3 minutes of added time. Please make sure to leave a like on this video as well before you go. It does really help us out. Thank you to everybody who has been watching. A few more subscribers as well, which is great to see. A few more ultras to add. We're now at 2,560 odd subscribers. Unbelievable. Being very optimistic, 3,000 subscribers by March. I think it's difficult now. There's no transfer window, but if we get a few more watch-alongs like Shrewsbury and the AFCON, then there's no reason why we can't get very, very close to that. That'd be unbelievable. But at the end of the day, it's all just numbers, isn't it? What really matters is you guys in the live chat getting involved every single game. It's brilliant to see. I love it. It's always the highlight of my week. Salah's offside in the box. 90 seconds to go. So that it puts us 9 points behind Man City. And we've still got a game in hand. And we've still got to play them, albeit at the Etihad. Here comes Jota. Can he put Salah in? Oh, my God. Goes for a snapshot as well, but straight at the keeper again. It's possible, Hyla, but we literally cannot slip up once, and that means 1 point. We've got to have the perfect second half of the season, pretty much. Ugh. Van Dijk, even when he mucks up, he just looks so flipping cool. There'll be another corner to Leicester here in the final seconds. Now, it should be the last kick of the game, really. We are 93 minutes. So again, make sure that if you haven't subscribed, you do subscribe. Really appreciate it. If you could like this video as well before you head off, that'd be brilliant. We are live pretty much every day, and that is the full-time whistle. We are live pretty much every single day, so tick the bell notification as well for notifications whenever we go live. We'll be back live here again for the Burnley game on Sunday, so definitely make sure you're around for that. It's not a televised game, so we could have an influx of new people on the LFC transfer room, so please make sure you're around for that. It will be brilliant. I think it's a 2 o'clock kickoff, so we'll be live at around 1:30 on Sunday. But back to today, it has finished Liverpool 2, Leicester City 0. Diogo Jota at the double. Once again, just always finds himself in the right place at the right time. First for the header from Van Dijk in the first half, saved by Leicester keeper Schmeichel, only out into the 6-yard box where Jota was waiting to tap it home. And then in the second half, in the final 10 minutes, Diogo Jota once again latching on to a through ball from Joel Matip to make it 2-0 and pretty much secure the points. Leicester looked decent when they were on the attack, but once again, Liverpool pretty much in control throughout. Didn't blow them away by any stretch of the imagination, although it was a good performance from Schmeichel. Again, we just got to keep on winning in all competitions every week. No time for mistakes. So we are 9 points behind Man City, as I said. One more game in hand and still to play Man City. It's tight. It's a long way off still, but it is still possible. And that's what we hold on to. That's what Liverpool is built upon hope and belief. We are not doubters, we are believers. So thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again probably tomorrow or Saturday for some live content. There'll be other videos up in the meantime as well. But we will be back for Liverpool versus Burnley, or Burnley versus Liverpool, sorry. Live Sunday, 2 p.m, 1:30 p.m. The live stream will kick off. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Louis. This is your Liverpool versus Leicester watch-along. It's finished 2-0 to Liverpool. Thank you again for watching. We'll see you in the next video.